Vanessa Blake sat in the courtroom, her posture unwavering, chin lifted, though a tempest churned within her. Across the room, her soon-to-be ex-husband, Eric, whispered to Melissa, his pregnant mistress, who had unraveled their marriage. The air hummed with tension as lawyers shuffled papers and the bailiff called names. Vanessa rose, her voice steady. "Your Honor, I'd like to call one final witness." Eric's smirk faded. Melissa stiffened. The courtroom door swung open, heels clicking on the tile. Every head turned. When Eric saw the witness, his face paled, his mouth opening soundlessly. Vanessa didn't glance at him. Her gaze held firm on the judge, but inside, memories flooded. Weeks ago, she was a devoted wife, mother, and believer in the man now unraveling before her. As the witness approached, Vanessa's heart pounded, not with fear, but with clarity. This wasn't just a divorce. It was about truth, dignity, and being heard. 2 months earlier, Vanessa's life seemed idyllic. At 35, she was a part-time translator, raising Sophie, 8, and Caleb, 4, in a charming Denver suburb. Their spacious home, filled with toys and chalk drawings, was the envy of many. Vanessa's days revolved around school runs, grocery trips, toddler tantrums, and late-night work. It wasn't glamorous, but it was purposeful. She cooked, cleaned, read bedtime stories, and managed the household with love. Eric, a tech firm department head, was polite, occasionally bringing flowers, calling her the family's glue. They rarely argued, and when they did, he apologized. Vanessa trusted him, until one Tuesday shattered everything. Driving home from a notary, Vanessa passed Eric's workplace. She saw him outside, relaxed, hands in pockets. She nearly waved, but a tall woman in a sleek black coat approached, kissed him casually, and they embraced. Stunned, Vanessa watched them drive off together. Her heart raced, but with Sophie's school pickup looming, she pushed the shock aside. That evening, after the kids slept, she confronted Eric at the kitchen table. "I saw you today," she said, voice low. "Who is she?" Eric's smile vanished. "Her name's Melissa," he admitted. "A colleague. We've been seeing each other for months." Vanessa's stomach lurched. "And you didn't think your wife deserved to know?" Eric's response was cold. "I didn't want to hurt you, but I can't leave her. She's pregnant." The revelation hit like a blow. "You expect me to play house while you live a double life?" Vanessa demanded. Eric's tone hardened. "I don't want a divorce. The kids need stability. If you file, you'll regret it. I'll take the kids, the house. You'll lose everything." Vanessa's eyes narrowed. "Don't threaten me," she said. "Try to take my children, and you'll see what I'm capable of." She walked away, tears rising but resolve hardening. The next morning, Eric left before dawn, leaving no trace. Vanessa moved through the day mechanically, but the calm shattered when Eric returned, Melissa in tow. Melissa, her pregnant belly visible, strolled into Vanessa's kitchen, helping herself to pancakes Vanessa had made for the kids. "This house smells amazing," she said smugly. "Soon it won't be yours. Eric and I are getting married. He's filing for full custody. You're not fit to raise them alone." Vanessa turned to Eric, trembling. "Tell me she's lying." He avoided her gaze. "You forced this, Vanessa." Rage and betrayal surged, but Vanessa didn't break. Instead, she gathered Sophie and Caleb, packed essentials, and left. "We're going somewhere safe," she told them, driving away from the life she thought was hers. With no safety net, Vanessa relied on her savings and Eric's monthly transfers. Friends were distant, her mother too far and frail. She pulled into a gas station, scanning for rentals near Sophie's school. A modest 2-bedroom apartment in an older complex caught her eye. She met the landlord, Greg, who showed her a clean, simple unit. "We'll take it," she said. That night, tucking the kids into unfamiliar beds, Vanessa lay awake, fear mingling with determination. She had her children, her laptop, and her will. It would have to be enough. Survival wasn't enough. Vanessa needed to fight. After dropping the kids at school and daycare, she met Tasha, who recommended Daniel Rhodes, a family lawyer known for protecting mothers. At a cafe, Vanessa poured out her story. The affair, the pregnancy, Eric's threats, her escape. Daniel listened, then said, "You're their primary caregiver. That matters. Eric underestimates you." He advised documenting everything, receipts, texts, proof of her parenting. Eric, meanwhile, filed for full custody and the house, painting Vanessa as unstable. But she was ready, armed with months of evidence, bank transfers, photos of school projects, dentist visits, birthday parties she planned alone. Teachers and daycare staff, who barely knew Eric, vouched for her. At the second hearing, Daniel called Eric's mother as a witness. She testified to Vanessa's devotion, revealing Eric's year-long affair and lies. The courtroom shifted. The judge's frown deepened. Melissa squirmed. Eric was silent. The truth was undeniable. 3 weeks later, Vanessa sat outside the courtroom, heart pounding as the verdict came. She retained primary custody of Sophie and Caleb, with Eric granted limited visitation. The house would be sold, proceeds split evenly. Eric's claims were denied. Relief flooded Vanessa. Melissa, overwhelmed, left Eric soon after. He moved to a condo, his visits with the kids sparse. Vanessa settled into her apartment, painting walls, building a bookshelf with Sophie, planting herbs with Caleb. It was smaller, simpler, but hers. Nights were quiet, and as she sipped tea by the window, watching city lights, she reflected. She missed the old house, the garden, the hallway with Sophie's finger paintings, but not the life of lies. Her new home was fought for, every moment earned. People asked how she found the strength to leave. "I didn't feel strong," she'd say. "I was scared, but I couldn't raise my kids in a home of betrayal." She left not because she stopped loving Eric, but because she remembered to love herself. To those in quiet pain, Vanessa offers this. Don't wait for your world to collapse. Be honest with yourself. You don't need perfection, just courage. Her smile now is one of peace, freedom, and a new beginning. Her story isn't just survival, it's a testament to reclaiming what matters most.